We're about to start a whole chapter on logs, and logs is one of these things that tends to confuse people, but what you really want to keep in mind is that logs and exponents are intimately related, like they undo each other. And the whole key is understanding, you understand this stuff really well. Exponential form is something you get. Like, for example, if I ask you what 2 to the third is, you know what that means, you know what to do with that. You know that's 2 times 2 times 2, you know that equals 8. A log takes this idea and kind of spits it on its head. What it does is, just like exponents, it's going to have a base. Like over here, the base is 2. But with logs, we write the base down here. And then what happens is, the number that you're going to land on, that's what goes over here. So normally when you see a log question, like in its most basic form, it's going to look something like this. This is kind of equivalent to a question like this. So with this, you know what to do. You know it means multiply 2 by itself 3 times. When you see this situation, this is kind of asking the question, what power would you raise 2 to if you wanted to get that 8 to pop out? So it flips that question around. Instead of multiplying a number by itself a specific number of times to land on something, you're trying to determine how many times you multiply this thing by itself to get that answer. So, you know, here's an example, log base 2 of 8 equals 3. Another one that's pretty straightforward is log base 5 of 25. That's how I read that, log base 5 of 25. And what do you think the answer to this one would probably be, based off what you know here? And if you're not sure what to think, we'd be asking ourselves, what power would I raise this to if I wanted to land here? So if you're thinking the answer here is 2, you are 100% correct. Good job. We're going to do a bunch of practice. It'll make more sense. But what I really want to emphasize, and just as part of the video, is understanding these two different forms up here. And these little, I guess they're formulas in a way. And understanding that if you see log base A of B equal to M, when you read something like this, you know that this represents the base. The answer is going to be what the exponent on the base should be. And then this is going to be, I guess I call this the argument, because that's what my teacher called it when I was in school. I don't even know if that's the official term, but that's the situation there. So this is the base. This over here will be the exponent, and that will be the argument. And we can often rewrite that as A to the M equals B. So keep that transformation in mind. That's what these first lessons start with. And then as we do more and more complicated log expressions, you'll see how it works.